good late morning from the Valiant Lady. Our final day on board. It is a great day for a sea day. Melanie is already headed out to get some content from a couple of things, and will meet me there.
All right, so one of the hottest tickets on the ship is the VHS 80s workout event. It's an hour-long workout class set to 80s music. People dress up in 80s workout gear. It's a lot of fun, so let's go check it out.
Okay, so Melanie's off to go to a couple of events that she scheduled, and she has scheduled me for something up here that at the Draft House, I guess it is, called Brews and Cruise. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's a beer event game or something. I'm not really positive, so we'll find out together, I guess.
Yeah, I'm Brandon the Hype, and I am with.
Hi everyone, I'm Tip the Flag.
And this is Brews and Cruise! Yeah! So today we'll be taking you through 3 rounds of beer and bar trivia, okay? So you can look cool in front of your friends, alright? And they don't need to know that you learned it here. They just need to assume that you are... Yes, that's right. A savage beer drinker armed with beer and bar knowledge and random boozy facts which will make you the life at any bar, party, social intoxicated situation, anything. See, sniff, swirl, sip, savor. One more time, everybody. See, sniff, swirl, sip, savor. Beer. That is the most common answer I get every single time. Beer. That's true, right. So what you're going to do next, you're going to sniff it by putting the top of your nose and your lips. You cannot answer until I say the whole question and all of the possible answers, okay? And how it's going to work, you're going to put your hand high in the air if you know the answer. And you're going to shout, Brews and Cruise. Okay? The A stands for A. Impatient alcoholic.
No. Gotta wait.
I just stated I need to say all of the answers first, all of the possible answers. Here we go. Impatient alcoholic. B. Inner Pilsner Association. C. India Pale Ale. Or D. Increased perception.
See?
That was fast.
That was fast.
This was the loudest.
Because she's standing next to him.
I was standing here in the middle.
It was C.
A little competitive.
Which country consumes the most beer per capita? Is it A, the UK, B, Czech Republic, C, Germany, or D, US of A?
Brews and Cruise!
This team.
Okay.
Czech Republic?
Did you see this? You shouted Brews and Cruise and then went, you answer.
I know.
You got legal.
I agree.
There was no rule. What did you say?
Czech Republic?
It is Czech Republic. What is the function of hops? A, to help beer retain its head of foam. B, to keep beer fresh and tasty. C, to add aromas and flavour to your beer. Or D, all of the above.
Brews and Cruise, all the above.
It is all of the above. Another bottle cap for this team.
All right, so those cabanas have to be booked. You go to Sailor Services to do that. I will check on if there's a cost for that, how much. We definitely need to do that one of these days. We're always out and about, like experiencing things on the ship, but I think when I do a girls' trip next November, that would be an excellent option. More people out relaxing here. I think here is the pickleball. Yep, we found it. Pickleball. They've been doing pickleball for about 3 hours now, I think, up here. I'm not sure if there's a time limit on like the group switching out. But pretty much all the ships now are embracing pickleball as an option. I think they're gonna have dodgeball here in a little bit. We'll have to come back and check that out as well. Foosball. Is it too early to start drinking? Never on a cruise. So they do have the net open. We put this in our last video. The pictures were not very flattering, I will say. So, are you brave enough to go walk out there? That's the question. Nice place to hang out, chill, relax. Got your bar service here, you've got a hot tub, you've got these comfy little beds.
Will they not do a Diet Coke here? I bet they will.
I need more sea days. I need more time. There's not enough time to do it all. All right, I can't get a very good view there, so we'll just take a walk around the ship here. A walking track. See what we can see. If we just had a little more sun, it would be a really nice day. Just wee bit dark clouds over there. Whew. I have no idea what I was getting. And this up here is Richard's rooftop for the suite guest. Finished 250 meters. I finished already. Woohoo! Just kidding. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a better view of the pickleball here. Really are nice views up here. Virgin logo there on the ship. So that back there, I think it's also part of Richard's rooftop. Not entirely sure. I have not been privy to that area. It might be a crew area actually. This obviously looks like just crew work stuff, mechanical. The wind is blowing strong. I should have the little muff on my microphone, but I do not at the moment. Here's a look at those cabanas from above. Kind of hard to see, but you've got a chair and a sofa in there. Or a little bed. Yeah, it's cold. I mean, windy. Hashtag goals. Gonna look over here. Ooh, it is windy. She's not kidding. All right, and bar up there. Over one of the pools. So I'm not good at my metric conversions. I'm not really sure how far 250 meters is. I feel like it's not very far, and you probably need to do mini laps to get in a mile. But I do love that they have this here. I think it's great. I've seen a lot of people using it. Health and wellness are a big focus for Virgin Voyages. They even have, during this time of year, the January through March period, they have several cruises that are really focused on wellness. Just overall mind, body, soul wellness. They call them Elevate. Some of them are called Elevate cruises. But they do put a lot of emphasis on that. And I appreciate that, even though I am not the picture of wellness. Goals, like I said, goals, strive to be better, right? I do appreciate it. I think it's a really good niche for them. And obviously it's a big draw for a lot of people. Yeah, so you can see that deck is only accessible through certain elevators through the suites. So I need to find my way back down. Let's do that. And I'm gonna try not to. We'll see in a minute. Here's another part of the ship where they have workout equipment right here on the deck where you're overlooking the ocean. Somebody was just using the weights and they're walking off, but you've got different weights. I won't even pretend to know what you do with this stuff. This looks like gymnastics equipment to me to some degree. You've got your boxing bag here, ring. It's looking nice.
All right, so had a really good time at the Brews and Cruise game, I guess we'll call it. It was pretty cool. Unfortunately, my team lost, but it was a good time nonetheless. Hung out and got to met a couple, three gentlemen there, and sat and talked for a while. So now I'm running late for the next event, and Melanie's about to kill me.
Ahoy, how are you?
Ahoy!
Ahoy everybody, ahoy sailors, my name is John, I'm from Peru. So I will be the one who will ride you in this particular tasting, which is champagne and we will pair it together with fried chicken. That's why we call it bubbles and bites. So, of course, it's a very unusual kind of tasting, but you will know why we are doing this. So, first of all, let me introduce also my partner, Diserella, who will be the one who will help me to pour all our champagne here. So, let's start first. What is coming through your mind when you hear the word champagne? Give me some words that comes. Bubbles? Something else? France? Good.
Yummy.
Somebody else? Yummy? Luxurious, yes, of course. Celebration. Yes, actually, all these words are very true. The wine from Champagne, the one that you are tasting now, how you perceive it. How about the aromas? What you can feel? Some flowers, maybe.
Fruity.
Some fruit. Which kind of fruit?
Yes, biscuity. It's biscuity. Biscuity.
Just for champagne.
Okay, so we are now
They can use
tasting
three of them,
our fried
two of them,
chicken
or one of them.
and
So that's why we have
with our
some
Moet and
different types
Chandon.
of champagne
Our
as
first
well.
wine. This is
We
my
have the
second
Blanc
glass
de Blanc,
actually because I drank the first one
which is
pretty
made
quickly.
only with Chardonnay. That is called
Okay, so we are trying the Veuve Clicquot,
yes, because
which I have learned means widow of Clicquot. She's the one who, I guess, founded the brand, and she created it with a yellow label to make it stand out. That is what I've learned.
very easily. So we try to keep it in mouth so we can identify how longer or how is the quality of these bubbles. Because not all the sparkling wines has the same quality of bubbles.
2013 Dom Perignon.
I've never had it, so
But you tasted before.
thank you.
I was experimenting with wines, and once he noticed that a bottle that he just left behind with some sugar and some yeast on it.
All right, so we probably should have just stayed down here at Razzle Dazzle since. Okay, there you go. Since we've spent most of our day down here since brunch, but at any rate, we just got out of the chicken and I want to say chicken and waffles.
Bubbles
chicken,
and Bites. Is the
Bubbles
name of the
and
event.
Bites. There you go. Chicken and
Champagne.
pairing, and it was actually very informative. It was good. I got to sample Dom Perignon
Perignon.
for the first time.
Yeah, it included full samples of Moet and Chandon, Veuve Clicquot, and Dom Perignon. That was correct. It was,
Okay.
and they even gave seconds if you wanted. If you drank
Which
yours
she partook.
if you drank yours really fast, they would give you seconds. And a piece of fried chicken. There was a little bit more than a piece each, but too much food. So, and they had like some cheese and bread crisp as well. But it was hosted by a sommelier, and he was very knowledgeable and gave lots of really good information about it. So, so I'm just changing rooms here. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. I thought it was worth it. I think it was like $35 each. I think that's worth it for what ended up being about 5 glasses of champagne for me. And
I'm in trouble.
and the food, the bites.
So I will say this, John, the sommelier, did a phenomenal job. I will say this, guys, when you come to these things, if you're going to come to them, be respectful and please don't talk. Pay attention. I understand some little chit chat here and there is going to happen, but you know there were 3 tables worth of us, and 2 of them just were loud and personal conversations going on the whole time. It's just disrespectful. Sorry if I'm going to be a wet towel or whatever, but guys, seriously, these guys are on here doing the job, and respect them and their knowledge. And if you're just coming to get drunk, come on, you've got enough onboard credit. Go to a bar and get drunk. Come to these things because it's something that you want to learn about and sample, that kind of thing. So my rant is over, but it was a great experience. John did a great job. Definitely suggest it and would do it again.
And speaking of that, we have about $400 in bar tab credit of our $600 left and $500 in onboard credit left. So we need to start spending somehow. I don't know how. Let's get to it.
Well, you know that it's going to be alright when we go shopping. It's always la 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 la, let the shopping spree begin. La 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 la, everybody wins. So shut up and never stop, and let's shop until we drop. Well, you know that it's going to be alright. I think it's gonna be alright, alright. Everything will always be alright when we go shopping.
Alright, so this is it's a game show hosted by the Diva. It's coffee based, coffee decoration based. So
don't bother memorizing the next. Come on over, Champagne. Let's take a look at your one-of-a-kind work of latte art. Yes, thank you for holding it. And oh, I am the culprit. Yes, don't worry. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. All right, let's take a look at your one-of-a-kind work of latte. Okay. I see that we're working with saturation. That's sort of the theme here. A lot of sort of like peaks and valleys. Texture is also a theme, heavily present in your work today. Champagne, what were you inspired by, darling? Someone cheated. Oh. I dug my key into the side of his latte art. Okay, great. All right, we've got to tally these up and see who is the recipient of our free shot. Brandon, will you do the honors? Everyone count with us, please. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very exciting. Are you allergic to anything?
Yes,
We'll find
but I
out.
will.
Here we go.
okay, so we are here at the Sip Lounge, and every C day, well, maybe not every C day, but on certain days, they have a high tea from 1:30 to 4, and you can get it, order it, the tea your way with champagne, which is $35 a person, or without, no bubbles, no champagne, for $19 a person. And it comes with a bunch of treats, of course, and little sandwiches, and your choice of different teas. They had a breakfast blend tea, a Darjeeling tea. There were several others. I think there were like 5 in total. So we're going to do that because this just seems to be a day of eating and drinking. Normally, we are trying to like experience all the things and get some great content for you guys to show you what is available on a Virgin Voyages cruise. I don't think if we weren't doing that, I probably would not recommend doing all these dining, drinking events in one day. And there's a lot more available on board that we weren't, that, you know, you just can't do everything. So, but we wanted to try and do some things different than we had done the last time. So like last time we did the Lotteria, and so we're just trying to do different things this time. And
Which experienced the Lotteria once. Don't know that you'll need to do it a second time. It's a lot.
I will do it
drinking.
a second time on my girls' trip for sure. But
Well,
I will
okay,
also
well.
do this on my girls' trip. So
I just know I was just down there at Pink Agave and was talking to the guys that run it, and yeah, it was an interesting conversation about how many times they have to cut off people's ability to buy alcohol after leaving. So
that one, if you
are a lightweight.
are lightweight, that one will affect you. They serve you way more than is advertised. Like I said, you can't do everything on one trip, so for sure. Especially when you only have one sea day. I really did enjoy getting to go to all the different islands, but I would have loved one more sea day.
It was busy.
On this,
It was a busy itinerary.
I knew that going into it for sure. And I knew because long port days, you're going to be tired. You're not going to have much time on the ship. So I knew that going into it. And really, for me, that was a big draw, was being able to go to some of those specific ports and having this itinerary. So, and the ship was a little bit secondary, even though I love Virgin Voyages. But we were talking earlier, what was your favorite island that we visited? We had British Virgin Islands, Tortola, where we did the baths. We had Guadalupe, where you did the disastrous excursion.
Yeah, take that out.
We had Barbados, where we went to Sandals. We had St. Lucia, where we did the Pitons, the Tepal Trail, and the volcanic mud bath. And we had yesterday Antigua, where we went to a couple different beaches. So what was your favorite?
It's difficult because Antigua was, I think it's difficult. Antigua and, the day before was
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. They're obviously the most recent in my head, and I kind of lean towards one of those. Wherever we are with the baths was cool. The other one's kind of like whatever. Don't get me wrong, they're probably great ports, and if things had worked out better with the snorkeling, that whole situation, that probably would have been up there, because it was the snorkeling itself was good, but there was so much wrapped around that whole situation. So I don't know. It's very difficult. I mean, just if you're going to put me on the spot, it's going to be a toss-up between the last 2 days.
Okay. So I really like the British Virgin Islands. I've always liked the U.S. I've always liked those islands, so I do enjoy those. But I really thought I would like St. Lucia more than I did. I do want to go back. I want to experience more of it. I still want to go to Jade Mountain and stay there. It is my dream. But
you've got a lot of these dreams.
I know. I have a lot of places I want to go.
You keep talking about you need to stop sleeping. Because these dreams are costing us
But you know what?
money.
I really feel like I liked Barbados more than St. Lucia. I liked Barbados and I liked Antigua a lot. And I'm not sure if I liked... The thing about St. Lucia is that the drive to get anywhere from one end of the island to the other is so long, and it's
that's the problem.
I mean, and I've always known this, but to really experience it, I understand why people pay the $600-800 to take the helicopter from one end to the other when they come on vacation,
because
to save that drive. Because they really are. It's really, and I don't get motion sick, and I really wasn't motion sick, but it's just tiring. It's tiring doing all those switchbacks.
Well, the problem is, also you're going over these roads, and it sounds strange, but it's it's active. In other words, you can't just sit. You're having to grab from 1 second here, grab 1 second here.
Yeah,
like on the way back, I was trying to sleep, and it was impossible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's tiring.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah,
you really are.
It's a
physical
event,
and it goes on forever. So as much as I really enjoyed doing the Pitons, and I want to go back and do some more non-touristy stuff there, or some resort stay there and really enjoy those views from that kind of experience. Because while the mud baths and the waterfall are cool, they're very touristy, extremely touristy. And so I would like to do some other things in St. Lucia to really get to know it better. So I think that's why I enjoyed Antigua a little bit better, because we went to some more off the beaten path beaches.
Yeah.
I mean, they're popular beaches, but still they're not as populated, I guess. But still, I know that there's lots more. Like when we go to Antigua again, I want to take the ferry and go to Barbuda, and I want to go to all the different little islands right off there. So there's so much to do. But I really enjoyed Barbados. I really enjoyed Sandals, Barbados. I would go back there 100% again. I am actively planning Sandals, Barbados. I enjoyed that resort a lot.
I'd like to experience Barbados outside of Sandals. I guess that's why
You are not a resort person.
Well, I don't mind staying in a resort, but I want to experience the
area around
the
the
area.
resort.
So that's why I don't even count going to spend a few hours at a Sandals resort, because as great as they are, you know, there's nothing against them or the concept of the resorts, but I want to go out and have the food. I want to experience the local culture legitimately, not what's been filtered through for, you know, us coming over there from America or wherever. That's what I like. So.
I agree with that too. And look, our stuff is here, so let's take a
All
look.
right.
Morning after breakfast. This is a honey syrup and orsay.
Perfect.
All right.
So,
Thank
may I
you.
explain you for everything? This one is sandwich with sheet and pear. This one is the charcoal bread with chicken liver on top with lettuce pickle, scone with cream and jam, raspberry palmitos, macaron, Italian rainbow, and biscuits. That are you have.
Okay.
So
Thank
let me
you.
know if you need something more.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so you have 2 more glass of champagne.
Yes.
Great.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. So you're gonna pour our tea here.
I guess. I mean, you know, if I'm gonna, do I know how to do this properly?
You're gonna put the honey
Probably
in first.
not. Okay, so is that what you're supposed to do? Maybe.
Oh no, tea
I don't
first.
know.
This is the tea. Never mind. Yes. Is that very?
I am uncouth to the nth degree. This is going to be yours, so you have to tell me on the honey.
No, good. I probably could have done mine black. All right. And here you go.
Well, then, do you want me to pour this one for you instead?
No, that's fine. Those do look delicious.
Okay, so after my public, how should we put it, not so good live karaoke
fine.
debut
It's fine.
the other night on Virgin Voyages, we decided to come here to the groupie and do a private room, and we're going to go in and, you know, I'm going to scream my lungs out and, you know, maybe gain some confidence to actually do it live. We'll see.
And maybe I'll even have, since I'll be in front of no one, actually sing a little bit. I enjoy singing in my car, but I know that I cannot carry a tune to save my life, and I would seriously injure people's ears and hurt their sense of, like, whatever, musically.
Their sense of hearing, their ability
everything,
to eventually,
everything,
you know,
my
balance
ability
and-
to everything. It would just ruin their lives if I sang publicly, so I will not do karaoke.
So once upon a time, not so long ago, Johnny used to work on the docks. The union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough, so tough. The kind of music that soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old, with that old time rock and roll. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time.
All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. It was just the two of us, though, you know, in the room.
And it was still a lot of fun.
But it was a lot of fun, just the two of us. I mean,
If you had a group, it would be so much
yeah,
fun. Really.
absolutely.
A big
Absolutely. The one thing, so you got to get down here and sign up in advance.
And they usually, I think I've noticed they open around like 10 a.m. to start, and they have spaces through midnight.
Yes. So there's a sheet over here. I'll show you here in a second. There's a sheet, and you sign up for the number in your group, roughly the number in your group. So we were in a 2 to 4 group room. And yeah, absolutely a great time. They've got a good selection, pretty extensive. That was a blast. So
Yeah, it was
absolutely had a great time.
fun. It was fun. I had fun humiliating myself in front of my husband singing.
I'm used to you humiliating
I
yourself.
know.
I'm usually the one
He knows
humiliating
how badly
myself.
I sing, so.
So we are here at the wake. We had intended to try, or we were trying to get into Extra Virgin, but they unfortunately were full for the evening, so we weren't able to do that. The wake, as far as the vlog, will be new, but we did eat at the wake on Scarlet Lady, but we did not vlog about it. We had decided that evening, it was the last evening of the cruise, same as now. Take that for an evening for ourselves, for my 50th birthday at that point. So I will say, from the time we were there previously, we loved it. It was phenomenal. So we're back again tonight, and the only negative is, unfortunately, they are out of a couple of 3 items. Specifically, Melanie was looking at, what was it? The filet. The filet really was the only one that was any kind of a big deal. But they have a great menu. We have found what we're looking for, and we will definitely bring it all to you.
All right, so I have my New York strip here with some green, some asparagus, green asparagus, and wild mushrooms, they called it, or roasted mushrooms, basically. Brent ordered a side of fries, which looked incredible, and the shrimp and grits, which he said was a little different, right?
Yeah, it's not as creamy, but hey, it's perfect. You know, hey, I'm good. Unfortunately, I had ordered the, I don't remember the petite, it was a seafood platter that was like $45 worth, but again, they were out of like 2 items on that, lobster and oysters, which I'm not an oyster fan, so that's how I ended up with this. But it is what it is, guys. We are making the best of it. Okay, guys, just to kind of explain a little more about what the server was telling us in regards to the shrimp and grits. If you are familiar with shrimp as a Southerner, as we all are, as we are, yeah, this is very much more like cornbread with shrimp in it. It's very, very, yeah, thick is the word, but I'm trying to come up with something else. Hopefully you can kind of see. I'm sorry, yeah, it's very much not like, you know, the grits that we know as Southerners. My camera work is not good tonight. So anyway, just to let you know that the flavor is really good, but yeah, it's not. Just so you know that it's not the shrimp and grits that you're thinking of.
The media sells it, and you live the road. True words never read. Mental wounds still screaming, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. The single smoking room. The
just like that, we've arrived back in San Juan. Boo. I could stay on this ship quite a while longer. Last night Brent said, has it already been 7 days? How has it been 7 days? He's never like that.
That's weekend.